Camp NaNoWriMo in April. I've been having a play with it. We've now sort of come to the end, and I just wanted to show you what I've been up to, really. Hello everybody, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. Just a quick update for my writing, which is non-existent basically. It hasn't been going very well. Just a recap, my writing is a passion project. It's the one thing that always gets left behind when life gets too busy to do anything, but I do tend to do a bit if I go on holiday. But the one thing I also do is when it's Camp NaNoWriMo, which is in April and July, and then Preptober in October and NaNoWriMo in November. So it's like 4 months a year. I always try and prioritise it over some of my other projects. Sometimes I'm successful, particularly NaNoWriMo. I'm quite successful at that point in the year. But today, in April, I only had a very small project going on. And it's an ongoing thing, and I've said this every time for the last 12 months probably that I've made a writing video, is that I'm trying to take the notes out of these sort of scrappy notebooks and actually put them into some sort of order. I've actually been quite successful. Look, I've actually put all of these in. Oh no, there's some blank ones there. That's real life, that's real life. Okay, so I have made a start of putting some of these into order onto cards. There must be some more in my box. Okay, so the idea is I'm taking the notes out of these scrappy notebooks. As you can see, there's bits on bits of paper, there's notes on pages, there's printouts of stuff, all sorts. Obviously I've already dealt with that, so it's crossed out. World Series, you know, there's just a load of stuff, ideas, notes on how to write, comments and stuff off YouTube, that sort of thing in these books. And there is only 2 here. I have probably 5 of these. Some are some of it's in a happy planner, some of it's in an A4 notebook, some of it's on the computer, the lot. And I just feel I need to get everything in the same place. And I've been trying to, like I say, I've been trying to do this for about 12 months. So this Camp NaNoWriMo, I decided to use index cards. And the reason is, and I'm going to do another video on this, I started putting my master task lists and almost like a monthly to-do list on index cards into a file card system. And this is actually working really, really well. I'm going to do another video on this, hopefully for next week. But I've also got this, which is also a file box, as it were. Let me just zoom you out just a little bit so you can see. There we go. And this holds the smaller cards, and there is an awful lot of blank stuff in there, but this is what I am developing, and it's one of those things that you does develop. And I've been inspired by the Zettelkasten system. There's an awful lot on the internet about Zettelkasten. I will link a couple of the videos I've watched down below, and that can be on physical cards like this, or it can be on the computer or whatever. But the premise is basically, it's a German word for slip box, so it's a box of slip cards basically, which is index cards. And you have ideas and you process that idea and put it onto a card, and then you put it into a system, and the idea is you then are able to link all of those ideas together to give you a concept. It's random thoughts, it's organising the second brain and all of those sort of things. So I've been having a look at that, and I thought that would be quite good in terms of my novel writing. I'm actually using the Slipbox for my whole life. Tasks, upcoming events, YouTube ideas and content information and reference, and I'm just in the process of sort of building this and getting rid of all of these little scrappy notebooks and trying to organise what's in them, because there's no point having a great big pile of notebooks with all this information in that you can't find again, or you come across and go, oh, I forgot about that, or oh, it's too late to do that task, and that sort of thing. So this sort of goes back to the one notebook challenge that I did with Megan Sumrall from the Pink Bee. And there is another Master Your Morning course coming up, so I'm going to be talking about that in the next couple of weeks. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the information out of these books. I'm putting one idea per card. So here I've got a couple for Eleanor, who is my main character in my novel. Here's a concept of something that my husband read about and let me know, and I thought, actually, you know what, that might work somewhere in a novel at some point. I've got another novel that might work on. Here is some things out of a novel I was listening to, because I listen to a lot of audiobooks, called Nettle and Bones by T. Kingfisher, and there's a few things that I took out of that book, so I've wrote those down that I can sort of relay back to that sort of thing. Idea, there's a scene, there's a thing for world building, and plenty of index cards that I thought were filled and they're not. And what I'm then going to do that, so I've took the information out of these, I've put them onto cards, and then I'm going to take this box here, and then right at the front I've got an index. So on a card I would write probably something like book 1 of Assassins, Lady Assassins on the card, and put that in the index, which is this front section here. And then what I've got behind that at the moment is my content stuff. So I've got things for newsletter and promos and Facebook and stuff. And then I'm going to take these I've made, I'm going to make some more, and then make a whole section. So I've got these taller ones here. So those, I will probably, for now, drop those just into there like that for now. And then I'll make the cards once I've got quite a few of these and decide where they're going to go. So it might be that I do book 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the ideas will then go behind each of those. But there are some concepts, because it's a series, that will go across all 4 books. So that then might have and I have another tab that says series, and then the cards related to concepts that go across all 4 books would go behind that card. So that's how I'm planning on using that. Again, it's a real work in progress, this is, and it's one of these things from the videos I've watched that develops with time. The more information you put in, the more organised you are, the better the information that comes out, and the concepts and the ideas and that sort of thing. I'll link a few videos of inspiration that I've watched down below, but that's what I've been doing for Camp Nano for April. Hope that's helpful. Hope that might have given you a few ideas. Comment down below, have you done Camp Nano this year for April? What did you do? Are you working on a series the same as I am? Are you one of, is it a passion project as opposed to a full-time income? And it's the one thing that gets left behind. It is, I'm afraid, and I have to work really hard to do my writing, and this I think is going to be a good way, because any ideas and concepts I get, I can write straight on a card and put them into my system, and then when it comes to camp and NaNoWriMo and all those sort of things, they're all there ready to go, instead of sitting in books and on post-it notes and printouts and stuff where I can't find the information. Please like this video if you enjoyed this and want to see more videos like this. If you are new, I would I would really be pleased if you would consider subscribing. I don't do a lot of writing videos, but I am trying to do a few more on my updates of what I've been doing and how I'm doing it. I do more planner videos, if I'm honest, but please check them out. I do writing planner videos all the time. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.